We don't have any time for the animation today. I'm just literally packing my bags to run off to USITT, and I wanted to be able to capture some of this stuff on video to show you what we've been working on quietly in the background if you don't make it to the show. This is really cool stuff. Our smart guys here in Calgary have been working with a bunch of smart folks over in the UK at a company called SixEye. Check them out at SixEye.net. If you've been around this industry for any amount of time, you'll recognize who they are. What we're going to show is how to use any internet connection, no matter how rigid your IT department is. That's because all we use is Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. HTTPS is used for secure communications all over the internet today, not just for banking and shopping. The communication protocol is encrypted using Transport Layer Security, or TLS. It uses trusted certificate authentication to ensure the privacy and integrity of the exchanged data while in transit. The bidirectional communication, initiated by the pathway gear at your venue, not the other way around, connects to the SixEye cloud, and once the tunnel is built, all data is protected against eavesdropping or man-in-the-middle attacks. This means you can keep an eye on your gig from here, or here, or even here. Let me show you how it works. In my lab, I have a lot of pathway gear. In particular, I want to show you how this grid of RDM-enabled LEDs are hooked to this Pathport, which in turn is connected to this via switch, and all of the looks are driven from this vignette clock. That, in turn, connects to other switches in my office and eventually out to the internet through my DSL router. On the internet, I can use any browser to navigate to our custom SixEye portal. This one is branded Pathway, but yours can be whatever you'd like. You work that out with them. From the dashboard, I navigate to my projects, and here I'd see a list of all the venues I manage. Right now, I just have Pathway Test. Clicking on that, I get a list of devices and people involved in that project. Each person has their own secure login and an extensive set of permissions that are as granular as you need. Permissions are granted or revoked on a per project level and per device within each project. Looking at the devices, I see that all these devices are manufactured by Pathway Connectivity. That is not always going to be the case as others get on board with SixEye. You'll be able to monitor sound matrices, video servers, and a wide arrangement of other entertainment kit. Clicking on my VIA, I can see how long it's been up, what firmware it has on it, and its total PoE usage, and other things about its local network properties. From the Advanced tab, I can even force a reboot or turn on Identified to help aid with on-site maintenance. But way more fun is looking at the Ports tab. Here I can see which links are up and down, and opening them up, I get more information about what they're connected to. Opening port 2, I see that its link layer discovery partner, the thing that it's plugged into, is my new Quattro. It's been up and running for this long, and it's connected at this speed. It's using this much power, and it's on VLAN 1. If I want, I can kill its power or even disable its link. If the Quattro is set to hold last level, and I leave it powered up, this is a quick way of holding a look perpetually, regardless of what time events or other controllers are trying to change it on you. This button here is one of my favorites. Pressing this is essentially doing the same as this, but again, I can do it from anywhere, anytime, using one of these. Let's go back to the project home, then click on Pathport. Again, we can see its uptime, firmware, its local labeling, and other things. Going into the ports view, I see its 4 ports, which are outputs, which are inputs, and which have active data, and which are sitting idle. Opening up a port, I can enable, disable, or hold the DMX level. Again, a handy feature if you have a lookup which you like and you want to ensure that nobody or no controller can come in and turn the lights off on you. This port has background discovery turned on, so I can tell there are 18 RDM responders. That's good news because that's what I was expecting. If I go and unplug my tile, you will see that this number drops down to 2, those being my RDM hub and my relay card. Pressing this button takes you to the DMX Levels tab and shows you live output levels post the Pathport fade engine. I can choose to update manually or at set intervals. Back at the project level, I can set email notifications to go out on different conditions. For instance, if I want to see if this Pathport goes offline, I flip this switch, and whenever it goes away or comes back, I get a handy email with a link that will take me right to it. From there, I may go to the log and try to determine what went on. Using this portal, you will be able to transfer files to your devices. This may be content or firmware upgrades. The Vignette clock has a playback section that lists all the recorded zones and snapshots. You can sort by name, by number, or level, or even control the level with these switches. Believe me, there's a lot more I could show you, but I hope this video is enough, if you missed us at USITT, to get you excited about this really cool technology. It allows you to control and monitor your rig from absolutely anywhere. It's cloud-based management, which is simple, reliable, and secure. Now, off to my plane.